stack. Benders on stream. Yeah. The bricks are back. Hey. Hey. Oh. Got a tower to the ceiling, spaceships in his room. Tiny plastic dream worlds blasting through the Zoom. Chat's going crazy as the cameras roll. Clock and tamers in the lobby, yeah, they're ready to go. Benders bricktastic bills, watch 'em stack that world so high. Benders bricktastic bills, from a single block to the sky. Clock and tamers in the chat, hear the battle cry begin. Run the dust, release the Kraken. Let the Brickstorm win. Click, clack, city, racers on the track. Brick build villains, heroes fighting back. Every little minifig waiting in the wings till Bender shouts their code name and the Kraken sing. Bender's bricktastic builds, watch 'em stack that world so high. Bender's bricktastic builds, from a single block to the sky. Clock and tamers in the chat, hear the battle cry begin. Run the dust, release the Kraken. Let the Brickstorm win. From the screen to your room, you can build it too. Every click, every brick is a call to you. So grab your crew, count it down. 3, 2, 1, attack. Quack and Tamers on the move, and they're never turning back. Bender's bricktastic builds, watch 'em stack that world so high. Bender's bricktastic builds, from a single block to the sky. Quack and Tamers side by side. Yeah, the legends all begin. Run the ducks, release the Kraken. Let the Brickstorm win. Bender's bricktastic builds. Hey, brick by brick again. Run the ducks, release the Kraken. Let the Brickstorm win. Holy mackerel!
What's up, everyone? Welcome on into Bender's Bricktastic Builds live just after 10 a.m. here in Chicago. Hope you're having a great end to your weekend. Start to your week. How the heck are we today? We got J Maxwell grabbing first. Let me get a sip of my pop here. Delicious. Paradise. All right. How the heck are we today? Whew. All right. So today, a little impromptu on here, but we are building 2 more sets for my signed collection. These are Brickmania exclusives. We have the Brickmania Chicago Store 10th Anniversary Kit designed by Trevor Murakami. The Bricksplorium limited edition set signed by him. And then we have the USS O'Hare. And the store has a huge model of this in the front, as seen here. They did the front on both sides of this. But they have it right there, right behind the window. Right behind the tinted glass there. And now they got a little desk buddy version of it. Gundam C. Moby, hello, welcome on in. And I got Sam to sign it. Ships are cool. Ships are cool. And we're gonna build both of these today. I was figuring we'd start with the Brickmania one. I'm making sure, because I don't want to tear the... unfortunately, on this one, unlike my Boom and Beaver, I have no extra. So this is it. So this needs to be preserved. I don't have a spare. This will be an empty box, which is a weird thing for me. And we all know that winners aren't born, they're built. I'm gonna cut the...
Watch out, here I come.
Okay. Again, since these are Brickmania, as in the past, I'm not able to show you the instructions because they are not available for free. These are the printed elements. These are 3 custom printed elements for this set. It's a 1x8 Brickmania brick, a 2x4 Brickmania tile, which was their floor mat, and then a 2x3, which is their limited edition 10th anniversary poster, which I did not grab because I never had a good way to bring it home. Like, I don't know how I got home my Helm's Deep or whatever, or Minas Tirith, whatever the hell it was, from the Lego store. But this, like, I feel like I have no choice. I'm like, you can roll it up, yeah, but that ruins it immediately. There's a reason they aren't rolled up to start. So I didn't do that. I didn't get one of those. I don't know why I did this either, because that instruction booklet's going to be going back in here when I'm done. So, kind of a one-bag situation, right? It's really a one-bag situation. Wrestle with Jimmy. Alright, we are going to also empty out the tray from last time. I feel like since we saw each other last, I haven't been busy. I've just been blah. I mean, I've been kind of busy. I've had stuff to do. I just don't feel like it makes sense. Alright, and we got print elements there. I'm going to leave them there. I don't know how many steps there are. We're just going to count up.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Actually, I do know how many it is now. Okay. So, we normally change that here. Every day. Be cool. Alright. Say it ain't so. Whoa, whoa. Alright. Say it ain't so. And we all know the first step is the hardest. So let's get our platforms out.
We're good!
Streaking! Who's streaking? Gun to see Moby out of 75 stream streak. That is impressive. I haven't kept anything that long. I keep trying to change instructions like it's digital, of course, because that's what I'm used to. And if there's ever a day that I stop doing that, we should throw a parade. 1x8. 3 steps off. Two 1x3s, two 2x2s, the printed one, and that's it. Okay, the printed floor mat. This one's supposed to be like a quick one. just so I don't have to keep doing that. We'll take those out. There we go. Is a high taker. 75. That's impressive, my guy. That is very impressive. It said 2. Mom. Because I put this one here. Stacy's mom has got it going on. Stacy's mom has got it going on. Stacy's mom has got it going on. Stacy
and that's what I call high quality cool.
Got you. We can hang around by the hang by the pool. Didn't you get back from your business trip? All right, Jay Maxwell, thank you for the hydrate. We all know that brick building is thirsty work, so cheers to you. I'm not the little boy that I used to be. All grown up now, baby, can't you see? Stacy's mom has got it going on. All I want. Hey, listen, Trevor, if you're there, I'm not doing this because I don't believe in you. I'm doing this because it bothers the crap out of me. If I do it this way, it interlocks. It's probably going to not interlock anyway, so I guess that was pointless, but yeah. But that's fine, because that one has... Yeah, because this one only has one attachment point so far. So it has a single stud connection. Fantasy. Why don't you know who use a guy like me? This is mom has got it going on. It's all I want, and I waited for so long. Now I'm bothered. Now I'm bothered. If it feels loose later, I'll do it. It's probably not going to feel loose later. I have faith in this man's construction abilities. Hasn't steered me wrong yet. This is mom has got it going, got it going. I've waited for so waited. I know you might be wrong. This is mom. Oh, this is mom. Oh, can't you see? Not the girl from me. So I actually almost didn't have these sets. These were released like the Friday of Brickworld or something like that. Brickmania usually celebrate because their anniversary is always the same, like always around the same time. Because anniversaries like that, they don't change. That's how they work. Yes, but these interlock. I love that. Okay. Layer 2 interlocks. And that's what I love. Waiting, commiserating. So, unfortunately for me, the Brickworld garage sale, which I was selling stuff at, was the same day at the same time. As were several other events. We've kind of talked about it, but Brickworld had events running at the same time, and you kind of had to pick and choose, which was obnoxious. Really just obnoxious. because it's not like it's you know, it's not like it's a workshop or something. It's social events and stuff, and it's like, yeah, you don't get to do whatever you want. So that was kind of bogus on their part for that. But non Brick World official.
It's a simple question, Doctor.
Oh, it is?
Would you eat the moon if it were made of ribs?
I don't know how to answer that.
It's not rocket science. Just say yes and we'll move on.
Yeah. So non-officially, Brickmania was having their event, which smartly, no longer offering food and stuff because people would just come in, get the food, and dip. Not really talk to anybody, not really buy anything. Because a lot of these events are always at the same time. It's similar to what we used to do, but we'd buy stuff and we'd say hi to Dan and stuff, you know. I always buy the anniversary figure and get the brick and then maybe a little something else here and there. I eat my fair share of pizza and pop. But, you know, always make sure you say hi to the host and that kind of stuff. And other people did not do that. And I still feel bad just for my role and just, like, you know, not spending much time. But there are 17 different things going on at the same time. Jay Maxwell, your birthday's tomorrow, my dude. Happy freaking birthday. Happy birthday. I hope you have a great day. Are you were celebrating this weekend or are you celebrating next weekend? G Monkey in the house. Watch out. How the heck are you, Mr. G Monkey? I haven't seen you in a while. You're welcome. You're welcome. Anyway, so yeah, we usually head to this and then go work the garage sale. But this time I had to be there at the same time, and that sucked. So at first I thought, oh, I'm screwed because I'm not going to be able to get the anniversary set, which is Trevor's set. He designed this. So I was like, crap, because they only have a limited amount, and yeah. So I got someone that was going that wasn't planning on buying anything themselves. And I was like, hey, would you mind, like, I'll pay you, just can you pick these up for me? The two new sets. Like the two new little, they had a bunch of big ones, but they had two new little ones, which are, you know, my price point. Okay, and this goes here. And I was like, cool. And then it went south. It went very south. I did the garage sale, everything was fine there. Hold on. J Maxwell. Mom took me to dinner Saturday, my girlfriend taking me to dinner tomorrow. Aw, that's nice. Look at you getting two dinners. Nice. G Bucky Ibsen at work building botanical gardens. Cool. Very cool. So I get in, meet up with the person, and they're like, there's a problem. And I'm like, okay. So here's your stuff. And I open up the bag, and I'm like, why are there 2 booming beavers in here? That's what you wanted. No, it is not. Not at all what I wanted. What are you talking about? To be fair, you didn't tell me what you wanted. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. It was in a chat. It said the O'Hare and the... Like the O'Hare in the store. It said that. And yeah. Whole thing. So for a short time, I had, God bless it, I owned the most boomin' beavers. I held the record for the most boomin' beavers owned by a single person. Impressive. Beating even the designer himself. Luckily for me, Trevor talked to Dan and everything, explained the situation, got it smoothed over. The next morning, and it's actually worked out slightly better for me in a sense, but other than the annoyances, that did not work out. But I got one little advantage of all this. So, where does this go? Right here. Choking on the spinners. Sorry, I'm trying to keep track here. So even though I had to hold on to these, go find Dan, have him do a reimbursement, swap the sets out, all that jazz, which was a little, it was a little annoying for both of us. The added advantage here was, and I wish I took pictures, Sam, the designer of the USS O'Hare over here, was at the booth. And I kid you not, would not take no for an answer. Wanted me to have my hands on his prototype of this. He is so enthusiastic and like just geeked out about the stuff he designs. He wanted to show it off to me. I'm like looking at it. I'm like, dude, that looks amazing. Great job and everything. He's like, no, hold it. I was like, no. I'm not holding it. And he's like, no, go ahead. I'm like, no. I'm like, I'm going to break it. And he's like, you're not. He's like, you're not. I'm like, you keep saying it's got a little fiddly because it was the prototype. He's like, no, it's fine.
I have you now. What?
His definition of a little fiddly and my definition of a little fiddly are very different. Because when I say when I'm like, it's fiddly, I mean like, if you grab it the wrong way, it's falling apart. That would have happened. That's what I'm saying. If we went by my definition of it's fiddly, it would have. His was actually very sturdy. We have very different definitions. So it was cool. I got to see the prototype. It does not look like this. It does not look like this, and I cannot tell you if it's for the better or the worse, but it was nice the way it was. When I actually held this, I was like, hey, this isn't what I was looking at. So even Brickmania has like a big difference between what they started with and what they released, which is pretty cool, I think. So that was cool. And then Sam signed my set for me. That part apparently could have happened later because he stopped by and he signed one for Trevor as well. But it was a very cool experience. And just a little nice thing with all the annoyances that happened. Follow up. I then got this, and I got Trevor to sign it in front of me at the booth, which is nice. And he always asks, like, "What do you want me to say?" I'm like, "I don't care." I'm like, "It's for me. Whatever you want. Just mind you that it will be on the internet at some point." So I think this time he just signed his name. Oh, oh, oh. Got your big cheese. Got my hash pipe. Yes, cover the facade. Cover the facade. Cover the facade. There we go. But yeah, it was kind of funny. But yeah, I was like, I don't know how we got here. I'm like, I don't know how I ended up with 2 booming beavers. It just seemed, it was literally par for the course for that week. It would be like annoying, 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 very good. Annoying, annoying, very good. All right. Yeah, no problem. BRB, dude. Do what you must do. That was like that whole week is just like had to deal with a bunch of annoying crap, but then there was like the good parts were really good. And with how that week ended with my mom, I'm like, I'll take it. It felt like it was prep work for what was about to hit the fan. But we're on the other side, right, guys? We're on the other side. We're on the other side of it now. The big problems should be past us now. And it looks like Now out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all. I like that. That's cute. And then our display for our lug is over here. And I actually have where is he? I have his OG, but I thought I had his new one. Dress now, let me go. Well, I got the OG. Here we go. I have the exclusive Bricksplorium add-on, and then do I have a jumper plate? We got inverted. Do I have a jumper plate? No. I was seeing if I had a spare jumper plate so I could add them in, because it's all flush. Definitely have one in here. Definitely not. Okay. NBD, but we have the Bricksplorium minifig. them next to each other for now. It's just that he takes off her dress now. I'll put him back on his horse, actually. Alright. Just can't look. It's killing me. And taking control. Alright, next up. That was only 100 pieces. That's why it took. I mean, that took long for 100 pieces, honestly. Then this weekend was funny. So I decided I was going to get a new Switch 2. I decided I was going to get a Switch 2. They have a choose your own game bundle, which is Mario Kart, Donkey Kong Bonanza, and I forget what the third choice is. But I was looking at this Friday, and I was trying to see who had a deal on what. Amazon had it. Amazon had a deal, and I was like, okay, cool. I'm like, I can get that later. That's like the backup, right? Best Buy, I'm like, oh, they're like, oh, you can get a Switch for blah, 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 $70 off. Like $70 off for their 60th anniversary. Og! Og! Hello. And you grab second. You're on a streak and you grab second. Nice. So I go, okay. Two problems.
Hello there.
One, the $70 off is in addition if you trade in your Switch, which I wasn't doing. Wasn't trading in my Switch. And that was the whole thing. They're like, up to $130 if you have a Switch OLED. And it was like, mine I would have got like nothing, because I have like the fixed one of the original. And two, they were sold out. They only had the regular one, so it wouldn't even matter anyway for the deal. So I couldn't get it twice. And everywhere else, no go. The create your own or choose your own game bundle is sold out everywhere. So I'm like, okay, fine. Get home, D and I talk. We both agree, because, you know, I want to make sure everything was on the up and up before I pulled the trigger. Just so there were no surprises. Like, you know, we don't control my purchases, but I don't want to surprise you with a slightly more expensive purchase. It costs more than most of the Lego sets I buy, you know. Well, go on Amazon. It's sold out on Amazon now. So I get a regular edition. I buy Mario Kart World separate. Everything comes. It's fine. And it shows up Saturday morning. Everything's good. Then before I even open the box, I go, oh, crap. She's like, what? I'm like, I didn't buy a micro SD card. And she's like, what's that? She's like, it's not gonna, I'm like, I'm not going to be able to transfer over the console to the new console if I don't have a micro SD card. And it needs to be fast enough to load and play games. Or like load and play save game data and all that crap. Especially, you know, if like I downloaded a game, which I do have some downloaded games. Not ideal. Okay, fine. Start doing my research. At no point did I actually check what I had in my original Switch, which I later found out was 200 gigs, which was fine. But I'm like, all right, cool, fine, sure. get this. Hold on. 28. Goodbye. 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 There we go. So then I look for that. I'm like, okay, hey, look at this. Like, Amazon and Best. I wanted it yesterday. So I'm like, unless Amazon has like 3-hour shipping on something and it's reasonably priced, I'm going out. Look online. There is a 512 gig card on sale for $109.99. So $110. Which is, you know, overpriced, but that's where we are now. Thanks to AI data centers. Right? It's literally where we are because of it. So fine. Target doesn't have that card. Walmart doesn't have that card. At least not for that price. But Best Buy had it for that price. And I was like, okay, we're going to Best Buy. It says they got a couple in stock. They had like 3 in stock. We get to Best Buy like a half hour after they opened, just because this was all things we were thinking about in the morning. And we're like, well, I'm like, they're opening now. D wanted to do something to start. It opened at noon. So I was like, okay. I'm like, let's go to Best Buy first. Like, let's just get it out of the way before it gets hot out anyway, right? 1, 2, 3.
That's one small step for man.
One giant leap for mankind. Oh, hello. Hello there. This should be a 10. That's an 8. We get to Best Buy. There's a line. I'm like, what the I'm like, why the hell is there a line? And then they're like, there's 2 things. One, had we shown up there earlier, there was a spend $60, get a $100 Best Buy gift card, or spend $60 to get a $100 gift card. I can't understand it exactly, but they're like, we're sold out. So I think you should get a $100 gift card for $60 for Best Buy. I think that's what it was. I missed out on that deal. That was, and then they're like, we got Pokemon cards. I was like, oh well, you know, I'm here. I'm here. I never get Pokemon cards. Anyway. Sorry, I got distracted by the bricks. Which is what we're here for, so deal with it. So we waited in line for the Pokemon cards. It ended up being single packs. And I could get 4. But they were $4.50 a piece. They were $4.50 a piece. And I was like, hey. I even looked at the guy, I was like, dude, that's 50 cents cheaper than when I was a kid. And he's like, huh? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, dude, they were $5 when I was a kid. I think Best Buy actually had a deal on them for their anniversary. And then someone said that Target had a bunch of single packs. When we got there, I legit got the last one. So I got 5 single packs of Pokemon cards. All at retail price. Ew. Is that used? It's yellowy. And that is an 8x. It's a 1x4. Is this a 1x4? Or it should be one. No, it's a 1x3. See? Definitely needs to be a 1x4 tile. struggling with. Because these are definitely 1x3s. And that goes all the way across, so it's 1x4. What the hell? Might be under something. It doesn't make sense otherwise. That's a 3. There's the 4. See? I told you with the 4. So yeah, that was it was interesting. That was interesting. So this is what I needed for the last one. And then anyway, so continue the story. I got 5-packs Pokemon cards. But then I don't know if they just weren't there or if I missed them because I was getting the Pokemon cards. The frickin' ST card wasn't there. It still said they had a couple in stock, but it wasn't there. So I had to get a smaller one, 256, which is fine. It just wasn't as good of a deal. It works. I got everything switched over. It works. It's beautiful. The best thing, I couldn't tell you the graphics difference for Pokemon Legends ZA between the Switch and the Switch 2. But the load time is astronomically different. Okay? I legit have sat there and fallen asleep during load times on the Switch 1. I'll knock off like after a minute or something and wake up and be like, oh crap, I'm running down my timer in hyperspace.
Hello there.
And I'm like, no. Hello there. Next level. Nicholas, hello. Like, I mean, legit just have... That's what happened. And, yeah. This one, it is seconds. It is just a few seconds, and I love it. Like, the processing power is night and day.
You never know what is going to come through that door.
I don't know what's going to come through that door. Apparently a wild Nicholas. That's what. That does not go anywhere. That just goes right here. This one's a little girthier than the, What the hell? What? No, what? There's another 1x4. Okay, that goes here. Yeah, we see E. Well, that's not really a parts list either, just so we're aware. Most definitely evil. This is evil. Most definitely. It's getting high. That was a duck. That was your first duck of the day, guys. What are we even doing here? Are we even streaming if you guys aren't?
Hello there.
Running ducks. I was at the Brick event this morning. Ooh, how was the Brick event? The Brick event. Which Brick event? You went to like a convention, right? Not like no, because that'd be happening now for you. I was like, not the Lego store make and take, because that's like in an hour. Summertime, living's easy. Rough, 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 rough. Definitely. Uh-oh. Holes or no holes? Holes or no holes? I'm going with no holes. If you want to destroy my sweater, swim the stream as I walk away. Soon unravel, I will be naked. Destroy my sweater, I will. As I walk away, walk away. Half-lack. Smaller bell. To destroy my sweater as I walk away. Oh, clever girl. Okay. There we go. Sam, you smart cookie, you. That's a good one, friend. I like that. I gotta try to remember that one. Look at the big brain on Sam. Look at that. He's got this, man. I'll soon be naked. Come on down. Oh God! It's a mess of my own doing. I can't win. Like I'm dropping everything. Now that top drawer's all messed up. It's all mixed in. It was good. You've got to come to the one on February 6th, 7th in Duluth. Okay. Yeah, I mean, probably not, but I'm glad you enjoyed it. See a little bit clearer. Rottenness and evil in me.
And that's what I call
Oh.
quality H2O.
Oh, the high quality H2O. Thank you, Nicholas. We all know brick building is thirsty work, so cheers. It was crazy. They cut off my legs, now I'm an amputee. Goddamn me. I'm not sick, but I'm not well. I'm so sad. 'Cause I'm in hell. I think that's a two view. I like the two view thing. They're like, so you know not to grab the wrong one. Machines, rage against machines. Tell me it doesn't hurt, it feels fine. I'm gonna get me. I got a gold chrome brick with my name on it. Sweet! That's a cool one. Chromed out. Dang. I can't even do that. Bum, 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 bum. Do you mean? Yes, the offspring. I love the offspring. Tattooed, I want you back. So long. It's a backpack keychain? Nice. All right, now here's the designer's tip. Choose between the 889 O'Hare or the 724 Laffy. Okay. So, basically, it's the same design, but you got the different number for what ship it is. So, I am a Brickmania Chicago person.
Hello there.
I am a Chicagoan. Grand Admiral Quack, hello! Welcome on in. We got the 889. Okay? Okay. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Don't even need to consider the Laffy in this case. For Halloween, I can change it out. How goes it, my dude? It goes, my dude. It goes. We were talking about how I got a Switch 2 yesterday, and I'm happy with the purchase. I just silliness getting it. I somehow managed to completely miss out on the choose your own game bundle in the matter of the same day. And then I went to go buy a micro SD card. They didn't have the one that was on sale for me. They had a smaller one that was also on sale, but I was going on best price. So hold your hand, cause I think it's like a dance. When it comes to big hair, don't you guess that I didn't know what to wear. But we got one now, so woohoo! How are things going with you, friend? I was saying just the processing difference is ridiculous.
We're going in blind.
Oh snap! Guys, that's the last one. That's the last one. But because I went to Best Buy yesterday, we pulled up there like a half hour up the open, and I'm like, why the hell is there a line? Well, they got Pokemon cards in. They only had single packs. I got 4, and they were $4.50 a piece. So I was like, that's cool. I even told a guy, I aged myself right there. I was like $4.50. I'm like, that's 50 cents cheaper than when I was a kid. And he's like, oh really? And I was like, yeah, they're $5 even. And I realized he's like, shut up, boomer. I think they were actually cheaper because it's the Best Buy 60th anniversary. I hate buying cards now. It's not fun like it used to be. Right. This is the first and only time I've done it because I can't deal with that. And these guys were pretty normal. I think the other group were there early. They wouldn't be late because, you know, this is their job. This is what they do for a living. It's how they make their money. But anyway, yeah, I got 5 packs of Pokemon cards. 4 from Best Buy. The last one from Target, and that guy, he was a little more patient with my old geriatric ass. I was like, I saw that he had the booster. I'm like, okay, I saw the booster. I just got some of those from Best Buy, and everybody's wanting those. I'm like, the other thing you got there though, is that any good? He's like, I think it's just like, he's like, it's mostly sleeves and stuff. There's not, like, it's like a set thing nobody cares about. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna take the booster then, save myself some money. So we'll see. Here, do this. Watch this. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, let's go. Hey, oh, let's go. I don't know how I put that on backwards. Nor how I didn't realize it until after I was about to put the waist back on. Oh. All right, we got before I put her hair back on. Friggin' scalpers, man. Also, at the same time, F GameStop, dude. Holy shit. They should not be allowed to buy direct. That is BS. So the reason I didn't put the hair on yet for the Monster Hunter is my mouth was open. Bricksplorium. Look at that. Bricksplorium. Everybody say hi to Bricksplorium as well.
Hello there.
How you doing? Designed by our very own Bricksplorium, if you are just joining us, who's now in the chat. Very cool. You got a 3D printer, Quack? What'd you get? 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 Who designed that? Some guy named Trevor. I heard he made the Marshall Field building too. With elements designed and printed by Bender Builds. Elements that look similar to this, except on a different color. And that's not the camera, it just looks that blurry. I made it so nobody can read it. No, I'm kidding. I actually don't know if that's the final one or not. Ooh, nice piece. I have a few test prints, that's why I don't know if that's the regular one. I think that's the final one. Let me see. I think, yeah. Yeah, that is. That is the final one. All right, now we finally finished our series, what, 29 is it? Just in time for the Shreks, which I did see 2 Shreks at Best Buy. I did not get them.
Press duck with plum sauce. So good.
Shh, don't let the ducks hear. You got a K2 Plus with CFS again. That's the one I have. That's the one I have. And I'm not buying one outright. I'm trying to save the money. And actually, if my friend doesn't have any luck selling his K2. Yeah, I got a K2 Plus. I've had it. I got a K2 Plus with the CFS. How's the bed on yours? Is it good? Because I got an early one and they kind of the beds kind of sucked. They were not quality controlled very well. I have completely lost track. How are you dealing with the ventilation? Well, I'm not really doing ABS. I'm not really doing stuff I got a vent for. I had to deal with belt issues, but you had to configure it. Oh. What about PHE or PLA? Because my throat... I don't know. I also smoked for a very long time, so... that probably helped with my... You smoke too? Jesus Christ. Well, what the hell? I don't know what to tell you. Run a fan, circulate the air or something. I don't know. That I have not been dying. I've been good on that part. Holy cow. I have no clue what I'm doing. Was I in the gathering or putting together phase? think putting together phase. Yes. Time to spend, trying to sleep. Weird, okay. How big is your room? 12 by 12? And still I try. On my own, here we go. Damn. Dude, it's probably, honestly, it's probably just, yeah, I would just get a fan to circulate the air out of the room. That would be the best bet. I have a fan pulling air out of my central air in the room, but yeah, I can. Well, yeah, central air is not going to do it. Like, even if I mean, actually, if you had a window AC unit, that would probably do it because it's sucking it straight out the window. But LOL, bricks. That's how I guess the vent. That's right. Didn't you know that Lego brick is a natural oxygen scrub? No, it is not. Yeah, the stuff that's poisoning you that Lego's made out of, that's actually what's cleaning it. I don't know, buddy. I do not know. I also like the smell of melted plastic. No, you missed my last chat. I did. 12 by 12, one wall is bars with a I'm not going to jail. Not nice. And that is using I don't think that matters. I don't think it matters the brand on that one. Yeah, I don't think that one matters. Do you have the external fan percent up that high on prints? I've been turning the external fan. I don't have the external one on at all.
Oh, great Scott!
Money, come in!
Great Scott!
Great Scott.
I know this.
Oh, dude, I mean, honestly, I don't mind if you ask things while I'm building. It carries the conversation. But absolutely, if you do have questions, you can ask me offline as well. But yeah, feel free to ask whatever during the stream too, because like I said, I'm here for it. And some beautiful water to save you from your own way. Forgiveness, watching now, here he comes. Yeah, so the external fan is really for like the ASA and ABS and stuff to pump out the fumes that are building up in there. PLA and PETG, it keeps turning on the external fan up to 100%. The hell? Is it set to PLA? I swear to God, mine doesn't do that. Let me look. Let me look at my settings. Hold on. Did you close your eye? You can change that in the project. I'm gonna open up Creality Print. Just because I want to see my print settings. Because I swear. Because really for PLA and PETG, you're just kind of like supposed to leave the vent open. The door, the vent, which I don't always do. Because half the time I have like a fan blowing towards it. No, we're gonna skip. We're not gonna download the new one. Thank you. Oh, it's immediate update, huh? That's cool. I don't need it right now. Bricksplorium with the cheers and 75 biddies, and I can't talk. I don't know why. Alright, so let's just find some random thing. Sure, 2x4 Lego plate. Which I probably attempted to print and never did. Alright, so if I go to prepare, if I go to strength, speed, support, others, then you ever know. Speed, acceleration, that's actually travel. Where is that? I know you can change fan settings. I have advanced on. Might have to look it up. I see bridging. I made this last night. I know you can change it. You've done it. Ah, there we go. There's the search. Now I'll type fan. What the hell? Oh, is it in? Hold on. It's not in your project settings. That's why. It's not in project settings. It's in your filament settings. It's in your filament settings. It's a per filament setting. Yes. So then so if you go change your filament setting, which you might want to make a preset and then you're going to annoyingly have to change it. That is when they start having it. So where do I have model fan? That one you want on. That cools the filament right then. The other one, sorry, I'm getting too excited about this, but like, paste. Yeah, so you want model fan on 100% for this. But where, yeah, whatever. Where's side fan? There you go. Side fan's the one. Back fan, that's the one that never turns on for me. Side fan should be fine. Side fan's fine. That one I think is actually bringing in air. I thought you were talking about the back fan being on, and I was like, that one should not be on. Okay. I got excited. That's the problem when you have a few too many hobbies. And ADHD. Because you'll do something and then completely forget that you do it. Now I'm here, and I don't know what I'm doing. I missed something here. Look, I missed an entire something here. Oh, you smart cookies. I didn't... Did anybody look at these? Look. Stupid Bender. Stupid Bender. Being stupid. Okay. That helps there. I did a bunch of this and did not finish it all, and I don't know where I left off. I know I need the 6-bed. Okay, you're back from ads. Fantastic. Okay. So side fan, I think, I mean, if you want to turn it down, fine. But side fan's fine. I thought you were talking about the back fan, the back exhaust fan, and I was like, dude, that should not be on for those two filaments. PETG and PLA should not have the back fan on. It doesn't need it. I thought the side fan was... It was. I bet, yeah, that needs to be off. That definitely needs to be off, because, yeah, you don't need to be pulling all that out of there. Like, for the record, like I said, most people, and do it per your situation, you'll mostly find this out from trial and error. They say you're supposed to have the door and the top vent open for PLA and PETG. I've found I'm usually better off if I don't. Like, I keep them closed. And on top of that, nothing's really coming out during that time either. Let me open your link here. I want to see what you built. Ooh, it's a video to it. It's the time lapse. Why does your bed camera look at a better angle than mine? Slightly. Is that really? I think I have it off. No, I have it on. She said, tell me your name, is it sweet? She said, my boy is Dagger. Yeah. Woo! Why do I have... Hold on. Sorry. The search thing didn't go away. Why won't this go away? Why won't the search bar go away? Oh no. Okay, whatever. Close that out. No, save. There we go. That's funny. It's in the corner. I don't know. It is also dependent. Oh no, the whole thing. So you have different profiles or stuff. I make like a generic profile and use it. If I have to fine tune something, I do. But yeah, most of the time I don't have to. Okay, I need to see something here. Yeah, that does not. Let me try my light. LED. Okay, no, that's the same. The camera placement for ours are the dumbest place they could have put them. You're probably never going to be satisfied with your time lapses. Like, for something that's bigger, you're not going to be like happy with it. That's cool though. Okay. Unfollow me. Yeah. My buddy actually just had his first kid, and his push present to himself How often have I greased my belts? I haven't. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't. But I also don't feel like I put enough hours on the thing to do that. My old one. I think my old one, I had to do so much fine tuning on it that it was ridiculously necessary all the time. How many hours do I have? More than I should, because it counts even the ones where it sits there stuck. I'm gonna tell you, I'd never printed this long. Actually, it's not. That was in. I feel like if I do Creality Cloud website, I get that. Or if I open the app, maybe. Yeah, so like if it like goofs up and it's stuck there, it still counted it. Creality print. There we go. Workbench. Should have my printers. Total print time. Blank. What? That's funny. It should be there. It's blank.
Tight, yeah! Blue, yellow, pink! Whatever, man, just keep bringing me that.
I don't even know who you are.
Damn, man, look at that, look!
I knew it.
Okay, so it's supposed to show it on the workbench, but it didn't. So I opened up the menu on the top. I went to device settings, device information, and I scrolled down, and now it's not loading, but it said 30 days. It just said it. Product details? No. Now it says 0. If you guys can't figure that out, how can I trust you? It said 30 days and some odd hours. I don't know why it's not working now. It's because I don't practice Santeria and I ain't got no crystal ball. That's why. Crystal ball. Anyway, my buddy who just had a baby, he had a K2 Plus with the CFS just like us. He opted to get one of the new bamboos that has the it swaps the hot ends. And I was like, I can't justify that right now. I'm like, as much as that saves so much filament, because with the color swapping, you are going to burn through filament. I'm like, I can't justify that. That's insane. Nozzle swapper, yeah. Yeah, they have the nozzle swapping, which Creality's supposed to have, but I just don't know if I'm gonna buy another Creality. We'll see. Time will tell. I want this printer behind me, so maybe move more stuff down to the basement, but yeah. Yeah, I know when they announced this one, I wanted it so bad. Because I wanted one that I could print helmets with. I haven't been able to print helmets yet. I haven't felt comfortable enough with the quality of my builds, or the quality of like my prints and stuff, and like how they turn out, to try to print a helmet, because I feel like I'm struggling. But I also know it's kind of me, not not necessarily the printer. The UV printer, man. To me, the UV printer is like Photoshop in a printer. I'm like, they do some things I don't like. Like I don't like that white has to be a white base layer, or it has to be a white layer. Like I don't know, I can't just print white, but I also know how to get around that. J Maxwell, thank you for the hydrate. Y'all know brick building and trying to figure out 3D printer settings for your buddies is thirsty work. So thank you for that. But holy cow, where did these go? But yeah, I hope you enjoy it, dude. I really do. I really hope you enjoy it. It's gonna be fun. Where do you go? You go up the front. Out back about Camino. You know me by name. Crash my own house party cause nobody came.
I feel the need. The need for speed.
But yeah, I'm the UV printer, man. That is that thing is, like I said, I feel like it's Photoshop in a printer, just because like you get to pick the layers, going to make a profile. Yeah, do it. And then just when you sync up your CFS for your colors and stuff, make sure you then afterwards switch to that profile. That's important. They do have it's hard to explain because it's been a while and it's really unintuitive still. I've seen profiles sync to the printer now. So when you change your filament out and change everything on your printer, you can choose the profile. But it doesn't work for everything. And that's a little annoying. We'll do it again. Don't count on me, 'cause I'm not listening. Don't count on me. There we go. Oh, shoots and ladders, man. Oh. Eight ducks altogether. 8. Only 8. That's Sam, good job on that one. That was a smart way to cover that. caffeine boost, right? Whew. Yeah. To pretend. Uh-oh. Oh, Tyrone Mox with the Raiders. Welcome on in. How you doing today?
Hello there.
Hope you're doing well. What were you working on today? RD, how you doing? I'm trying to figure out where these last two studs go. Yeah, no problem for the shouty. Wait, what the hell? Did that just have the wrong person? No, it didn't. Tyrone, there we go. I got confused because I have two different things.
Hello there.
So we do have if you rate it, it pulls it, but also if you're in the brick building community and you talk and chat, it pulls your thing. I was like, why did it do that wrong? We're good. Just regular Sunday brick talk. Beside that, I've been lazy. You've been lazy? No worries. I feel like I've been lazy. We're allowed to be. I don't know where these two go. I have no freaking clue. Says I need 3 of them. I only see where one of them goes. Nothing goes here. Oh, I see it. They go on the front. Jesus, Murphy.
Shut up and take my money.
Shut up. Of course it's Sunday. Sundays for building. Especially since tomorrow's the start of the work week. Exactly. Shut up and take my money. Exactly. So, speaking of which, with the things coming out for Dragon Ball Z in the next year, I'm trying to figure out what I can build in addition to Shenron to try to hide the mini projector that I'm trying to work in. And the list is getting shorter. I really think that I have to use Kami's ship or the Capsule Corp capsule that Vegeta takes, right? Or not that Vegeta takes, the one that no, yeah. Just hold on. Bulma took Kami's ship to Namek.
It was
at this moment that he knew.
No, that's the problem. I don't know. Gohan. Alright, if anybody remembers, speak up. But going to Namek, Bulma, Krillin, and Gohan take, yes, DBZ. They take Kami ship to Namek, and then Vegeta takes the Capsule Corp ship. Right? And then Goku took one of the Saiyan. Okay. Because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to work a mini projector in. Yeah, they were split up. Yeah, I was just trying to make sure it's the right ships. Because it's already going to be wrong. See, no, that doesn't work. Nothing works. So I want to do Shenron. And I was going to do just a generic background kind of thing. And I was going to use Frieza's ship. And I was like, summoning Shenron, that doesn't make any sense. That never happens that way. Pretty sure it's been forever. Was this for my Shenron mock? I'm trying to figure out what the background that it's going to be going into is and everything. And I'm like, and unfortunately I need to kind of, I'm trying to keep away from what Lego is rumored to be announcing. And it sounds like they're announcing Frieza's ship. Let me open up Reddit real quick. Where are my Lego leaks? PlayStation comes out October 1st for $160, neared 1-to-1. The OG controller without the analog.
Here I come.
Downton Abbey, which we knew was coming. Some leaks on the Executor Superstar Destroyer. Pardon me. Also October for $800. Batman coming out December 1st. Batman. Mario. Dragon Ball Z, first wave intro. From BrickTap. Okay. So there's an arrival on Namek. Purunga in the final battle. Frieza's spaceship is specifically a set. So is Kami House. What is this for? For me, this is for my Brickworld mock for next year because I was supposed to do a full Shenron, not just the head. But I ran out of time because the part's not coming in. Quack, you want me to run through it? Right now, Shenron is supposed to come out in November. They're releasing a Shenron. This year. Next year, April 2027. My birthday month. They love me. Unknown Polybag. Goku versus Raditz. Arrival on Namek. Z Fighters versus Saiyans. Which, if it's versus Saiyans, has to be Vegeta and Nappa. Has to be. Because Raditz came by himself. Purunga in the final battle. Frieza's spaceship. Kami House. 18 plus on Kami House, by the way. So that's actually, that might be a modular or modular-esque. Lego's doing Dragon Ball Z apparently. Unknown set that's 9 plus, and then a buildable Vegeta. No part counts on these or anything, just names and just names. All sets said to include minifigures. And you don't have to make your own Saiyan hair because they'll probably have molds. But yeah, Ginyu. Where did I see Ginyu Force? Sources report seeing minifigures including Goku, Frieza, Vegeta, and the entire Ginyu Force. Well, how are you going to have Z Fighters if you only have Goku? because Vegeta wouldn't count for that yet. Oh, you gotta go tell Mama Duck. I just blew this man's mind. How long waste away with me? I'm gonna take that time to make sure that I got all the pieces I need for this. Since I might have stopped in the middle of it. I don't know. No, I got them all. Okay. Over my head, she sang. I wonder. What the hell's happening? It's good again. I don't know what's happening right now. I need to like reevaluate. I need to take a big step back because I think that's in the wrong spot. Can't be in the wrong spot. That does legit go there. Okay. I'm just going to do that for now. If I can't find where it is, just check the front again, because it's probably where I missed it from. And I wonder... Okay, there we go. I'm going to click on the Reddit link, so that way I can give it when Mr. Ducks comes back. There you go. There you go, buddy. All for you. In a good way, not a bad way. Okay. Handhold piece, there we go. These 1x2 corner plates, as I call it. I know that's not what you call it. I call it corner plates. Okay. Heard it all before. I did. Ah! I'll be buying those. Wonder what the minifigs look like. Hopefully good. Yeah. I also intend on buying probably the full wave. They definitely, as long as they don't do them crappy. And I didn't see Smart Play in there. Thank God I haven't seen Smart Play in there yet. They're doing anyway. It's progressively becoming more of a problem for me for stupid reasons. Because I know damn well from just existing that someone will walk by my build if I make it however, right? And they'll be like, oh my God, look at it. Like the Shenron's good, but Shenron wouldn't be on Namek. Frieza never They never summon Shenron with Frieza there. Like, it'd be all that kind of stuff. So I'm trying to find, like, a canon accurate way to display this without putting myself out of having to do way, way, way more work than the already a lot of work I'm going to be doing. And I just can't figure it out.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
I'm supposed to have another... No, I'm looking at the wrong one. I did 22. I'm doing 23. So this, these two... I don't need this. Do you want me to ask GPT? It's a simple question if you want some validation. I guess. I just kind of want to know what ship I could use for the projector and then what background I got to use. So, yeah, I guess. I could apparently also chat GPT that at any point, but didn't think to because I don't know. I get in my own head too much. Send me a DM, I'll have it research it for you. Okay, I will. I mean, safest bet, and it'd be a matter then of trying to incorporate buildings into the background. I feel like the safest bet, right? So I can get the prompt right. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, I'll just send you back a whisper. Okay. I'm trying to think where to get the prompt right on that one too. Got PTG coming in. Hold on. I got a few back. So I'm building out a lid riser and fitting it to hold the CFS. Yeah, I still have to do that. I have like a model saved that I never did. And then you got black, white, and gray PTG. So you can build things out. Yeah. I feel you. I need to do that still. I really, 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 really do. I don't even know if that's necessarily... So once again, I'd like to do Frieza ship. But as we said, Lego's doing it, so I don't want to be accused of copying. And... now I gotta hide response sent. Damn. Oh my god. Your GPT is Master Chief, like, is never... Yeah, see? He's never there for it. You're confused. No, I didn't get confused. I said it. Because I'm like, Shenron wouldn't be on Namek. It would be Purunga. Ah. Got it. that's great. That's great. That was I thank you. No one redeemed that. That was Macca. Thank you, Macca. I'm probably gonna get a copyright strike on YouTube for that one, but it's okay. I like it a lot. God, I love that. Was great. So, okay. So I think just where my things are coming in. Oh, I can't. I can't. She calls me Master. Yeah. I got you. I like that.
Hello there.
But yeah, the amount of times Frieza comes up, I was like, I wasn't sure about it. But I'm also like trying to figure out the best way to do it. So I need to figure out. You did help. You did help, Quack. Macca. Of course. Thank you for that. All that. I think I have to do the Capsule Corp ship in the city. I wanted to do out in the middle of nowhere. And I was thinking Namek would be the best looking for that. But yeah. If I'm going to do why is it not clearing out? What? That's not even what I wanted to do. Okay, whatever. Oh my God, someone clipped that. The shouty clip of me? Oh. I guess, yeah. Cortana has some sass. I know. I'm familiar with the dynamic before she went all. There we go. But yeah, so I think that narrowed it down. I kind of have to go with that. Those movie stars. So it's in between. Live a life like that. I wanna be just like a king. The picture by the rules. Cause I'm the next big thing. Beverly Hills. Truth is, oh, yeah, we got it. I was like, what the hell am I doing? Beverly Hills. Beverly Hills. Beverly Hills. Step back from the words, my friend. Cut ties of all the lies that you've been living. And if you do not want to see me again, to stay, don't fast away. If you would step back from the ledge, my friend. This does not sit in well. I don't like that. I don't think there's any better way to do that though. Ah, that would be like. Turn fast away. You step back from the ledge, my friend. Cut ties with all the lies that you've been living in. Alright, we only got a couple steps left, people. Craziness. Quality H2O. J Maxwell did that one for me. Thank you so much. We all know navigating all kinds of nonsense. This thirsty work. I need 2 of those. That's why. That's why it don't look right. There we go. I missed back here somewhere. I don't even have binoculars left. Oh my god, what did I do? That is supposed to do that though, right? Like, turn. And then there's these horn pieces, which do not go in the front. I have sausage fingers. Not built for it. Early in the morning, rising to my feet, lighting up my cigarette as I strip shoes on my feet. Got to find a reason things went wrong. Got to find a reason why my money's all gone. I got a Dalmatian, can still get high. I can play the guitar like a mother riot. Do 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 do. Bum, 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 bum. Life is too short, so love the one you got, cause you might people know or you might get shot. Off my chest. Bulletproof vest. Me, give away money and give it away to charity. Something I'm gonna reach. You get what you deserve. Try and test that. You're bound to get served. All right, that's Sublime telling you back in the 90s. F around and find out. Just in case you didn't understand what that meant. It's what I got. Remember that loving is what I got. I don't mind when my dog runs away. Reinvent the bills I have to pay. I don't care. Mom smokes pot. Hits the bottle, then back to the rock. Fight it, it's all the same. It comes back to me. Loving is what I got. Remember that. Loving is what I got. I got. That's what I got. I said, remember that. That's what I got. These are like the last two pieces right here, and we're done. And uh-oh. Faster we're falling, we're stopping, stalling, we're running in circles again. And with that, the 2024 season has closed. We have this beautiful ship right here. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Obviously, that's the visible. I like it. Thanks, Sam. That was nice. That's a nice set. Ships are cool. lose my mind because I'm bending over backwards to your wake. It's one thing to complain. I think you said that we took a break. All right. End of going under again. So just this is this. I can't sit back and wonder why for this to die. So I hate it when you fake it. Can't hide it, you might as well embrace it. That's pretty cool, guys. Whew. I don't know why I'm yawning. There we go. All right. That's it for today, folks. Thank you for joining me. Thank you, everyone that was here. Thank you for raiding in, Tyrell and friends. Whew. With that, I will see you guys next week. Let's find someone to raid, huh? I did, before we do go, I did get... along with the Switch, I did order the Technic Eclipse. So I have that in. We'll figure out a stream for that. You know, push it out, get everybody there. As I said, at some point, Labor Day weekend, we'll be having the Ask My Family Anything stream with my dad and my sister. I do stuff to go through my photos. Just make sure there's everything cool for my sister to see. I don't think there's anything that isn't, but I want to double check. And then, so that way she has a little bit more to go off of than just the stuff she got when we went through photos after my mom passed. Which, like I said, amazing on both of them for not only coming with me, to support me, but also, you know, helping go through, you know, there is something to be said about, helping with the funeral for your ex-wife. That's one thing to say, you know, testament to my dad on that one. And for my sister, you know, who didn't really know the woman, to help out with that. I really do appreciate it. And the whole family just being so supportive. And then of course, you guys, thank you for all your well wishes and everything. I'm glad that for Stand Up to Cancer, we were able to raise the $500 so we could do that AMFA. And like I said, yeah, Labor Day weekend should be a fun time. But yeah, we got a bunch of stuff in the works. I'm getting together a short list for you guys to vote on for the Build Your Own stream. We still have to do, like I said, the Technic Eclipse from start to finish. Boy, golly gee, that's gonna be... That could be okay. That could be just awful for my hands. We'll find out. All right, let's find somebody to raid here. Same category. Some Lego and brick building there. Oh, Linny's life, and only for 22 minutes. Let's do it. That was easy peasy lemon squeezy. All right, folks. Once again, have a great rest of your weekend. Have a good start to your week. Hot dog! Where'd that hot dog go? There's a hot dog. He keeps taking it away. That's not nice. Forget that guy.
Hello there.
I give up. Give me hot dog. You have hot dog, I want hot dog. Give me hot dog. Why you take hot dog away? Takes me a while to get lined up. Alright. If you guys haven't done so already, like, subscribe, follow, share, do all the things. You're like an eighth of my size. I can take you out. Most importantly,
the question, Doctor. Would you eat the moon if it were made of ribs?
Well, I don't know how to answer that.
It's not rocket science. Just say yes and we'll move on.
This speech is my recital.
I don't think we're ever leaving.
Very vital to rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. Here we go. It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. Ooh, yeah. It's tricky.
Nice. Okay. Like, subscribe, follow, share, do all the things. But most importantly, you stay absolutely bricktastic, just like you already are. And as always, I'll catch you on the brick side.